Hey, sweeties. Just letting you know how it's going with me. My camera broke, so I don't have an easy way to make any videos. So I'm just going to give you a quick update on how things are going. Um, I got really fun pictures at Folsom Street Fair. I will put a link in the bar, which I believe is on that side. I'm a little dyslexic. Um, so a lot of fun ones, really trying to get human portraiture in the middle of that kink carnival that we call Folsom Street Fair. Um, so I haven't been focusing on photography though because I don't have my camera. A friend loaned me a little power shot. Um, I have been doing some reading about identity politics and feminist critiques of identity politics. And it's really exciting. You know, I haven't run into something this exciting in a while. So the key names are Wendy Brown, really interesting stuff. She she kind of takes Foucault into politics. So she kind of has this Foucauldian um, view of identity politics, a critique of kind of essentialism. And, you know, it goes back to Foucault's original, you know, when he's studying history of sexuality, to say that at that sodomy just used to be an act that a human performed, that a person performed. It didn't change them. It was a sin, like other sins, right? And then with the medical discourse created this category of homosexual as someone who only has sex with their own kind, their own gender. And, you know, then it became a species, and a species which through identity politics people came to accept and to fight for the rights of, of an individual who only, as a man, only having interest in men, which, means that you have to cut out bisexuals and you have to deny any attraction if you're pansexual at all, which you see in identity politics. But anyway, Judith Butler's new work is really interesting. I've found a lot of Nietzschean feminism. And it all seems to go back to, it's a very Nietzschean reading of Foucault. Of that, and so I've gone back to Genealogy of Morals. It's very interesting stuff, especially if you know much about Nietzsche's time period. He was living in 1880, right after Bismarck had unified Germany, and a German identity, a German national identity was being forged. So, it's fascinating to look at identity politics and politics of resentment and politics of hate, going that far back, and being the foundations of that period of race and identity, and the suffragettes and the moral crusades of prohibition and these things that Nietzsche brings them back to a slave morality, which he sees in early Christianity, in trying to have strength through your suffering and dreaming of revenge instead of a positive aspect. So anyway, I wrote a short piece. I'll put it in the bar. I'm not going to worry about working it out, but it's a lot of the history of modernity that I've studied and Nietzsche in that context. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll talk to you again when I have access to a camera again. Well, so thank you. Bye-bye, sweeties. Bye.